right, I'm Nate Riggs, and this is NateRiggs.com, and I'm here with my friend Mark Whitman. Mark is with Team Builder Search, and he is a recruiter, and he's been kind enough to join me today, so thanks very much, Mark. Wanted to talk a little bit about what is the role of a recruiter. I think this is a confusing point for a lot of people looking for jobs.
That's a great question, Nate, and it is a very confusing point for candidates. And the role of the recruiter is not to find a job for you, the candidate. The role of the recruiter is to fill the positions that their clients have hired them to fill. And so if you go to a recruiter and you believe that that recruiter is going to go out and find you a job, that's just a misconception, and that will be a very frustrating experience for you.
Okay.
Only one person can drive your career search, and that's you.
And that's obviously the recruiter, is in business, and they're paid by the client, not by the candidates.
Right.
So, with that said, what's some things that a candidate could do to make themselves more attractive to a recruiter or make themselves more appealing?
I think the most important thing is treat the recruiter like you would treat a potential employer. Be respectful of the recruiter's time. Be honest and transparent with the recruiter. Be highly communicative. Return their phone calls quickly. I would say also make sure you demonstrate the skill sets that you're going to need to be successful in the job. So if it's a business development role, make sure that you're asking good questions, you're doing great follow-up, you're staying in contact, that you're demonstrating all the skills that you need to be successful in the job.
Okay.
I would say, and recruiters are extraordinarily busy people, and they're handling a lot of information and a lot of time on the phone and a lot of time in meetings.
Yeah.
So be gently persistent with your recruiters. Don't be afraid to follow up with them, to stay top of mind, but do it gently.
Yeah.
And add value. Show them, share with them updated resumes, case studies, results, things that again demonstrate that you're good at what you say you're good at.
Okay, excellent. Now, do you have any examples of somebody who's doing it right recently that kind of really impressed you as a recruiter?
Yeah, I've got probably three come to the top of my mind quickly. One, and I'll use made up names because everything we do is very confidential with our candidates. But so let's call her Susan. Susan, we met on a job search. We were trying to fill a specific position. And what we found with Susan is she was so specific in her career goals and where she wanted to go. She had so documented all of her success in that she had around the specific experience that she would need to be successful in this particular position. She was incredibly a great communicator, followed up with us, was honest and transparent. And now the challenge with Susan was her financial requirements was about 40% higher than the job offer. But we were so impressed with her, we presented her to our client. The client was also impressed with her, and she ended up getting hired for a level higher position than what we were originally looking for. And that job hadn't even opened up yet, but she was so impressive in how she conducted herself with us and then the client, and it turned out really well.
So good candidates make it very easy for the recruiter to work with them.
Absolutely.
Okay, excellent. Well, thanks very much for sharing the information, Mark. This is part of the How to Get a Job series, and just to my readers, you're going to see a couple more of these videos coming down the pipeline. So again, thanks very much, Mark, and
thanks,
we'll keep
Nate.
this going.